I know there's a lot of resellers, there's a lot of small business owners, entrepreneurs, hustlers. I think that's what people say. They're like, I'm a hustler. You know, you see it on the little hashtags and all the stuff. Is that they stifle their growth because they're not able to actually transition from being the person doing all the stuff to being the leader or the CEO to allow their business to grow. I'm going to talk about that in this video along with Whatnot, because we have our first live selling show coming up later this week on Whatnot, and that all plays in together. That's going to hopefully allow our business to grow. Ron's back there getting things. Ron is back there getting... Be quiet, Ron. I'm trying to make a video. We're getting ready to build the little station right back here for selling on Whatnot, because that kind of leads us to where we're talking about what I talked about just a few seconds ago for y'all. It was like a couple hours for me. Is a lot of business entrepreneurs, resellers, they struggle whenever it comes time to expand in the business, because whatever they did to get them to them, whatever, as a business owner, if I can spit it out eloquently, whatever people do to get themselves to the point of growth, you almost have to kind of stop doing that in order to grow more. It's like my primary job function early on was listing. That's what I did. I listed, I shipped. But when it came time to growing, as a business owner, your goal, if you're acting as a CEO, is to grow the business. And if you are doing the things that are just maintaining the business, like shipping, listing, purchasing, those types of things, or now that we have a bin store, running the register, running the floor, like, are there times that I do that? Yes, absolutely. But if that's my primary job function, what time do I have to spend on growing the business? So the last 8 months, since I guess really the last 8-9 months, because sales for us really took off in June of last year at the old store, and then we moved into this store, and since then I've been busting my butt with the expanding of the store, getting the staff trained and developed, getting more staff hired, so that I don't have to do the things that I've always been doing the last several months. I've been training them to do those things. Like with Ron and Krista, they are now doing a lot of the day-to-day things that I used to do. So now I'm able to put my attention on Whatnot and other ways to be able to make the business more money, scaling, that I didn't do before. And that's where a lot of business owners, they struggle with that. They don't adapt and start to act like a CEO, learning those skills that will take their business to the next level. They just stay doing what they've always been doing. So that's that. So what we're doing today is we're building a Whatnot selling room, because I've been watching Whatnot. I've been watching the videos on Whatnot, seeing what people do well, seeing kind of like how, you know, just how my brain operates. If you've been watching this for a while, I like to make things better. I like to see what works for people, but also trying to figure out how to scale this, how to do more shows, how to hire people to do live selling shows for us. You know, and if you're watching from local, the goal is to not use product from the bins. The goal is to order additional product to be selling on Whatnot. But also, there's sometimes, if say we're slower, say it's slow Friday and Saturday and Monday, and there's a ton of stuff in the bins. Well, I mean, as a small business operator, we have to be able to be profitable. We have to make money. And in this line of business, some weeks are very good, some weeks not so good. It's just part of the business. Some truckloads are good, some are not. So like, we don't make money every single week. Do we make money overall? Yes. So that's what's kind of how my brain is operating, how it's going, trying to figure out the best place for the room, because we want it aesthetic. We want it to where people can focus on the items that we're selling and not all of this stuff over here. We don't want any eyesores, but also we want a setup to where we can put extra lighting. We could put extra cameras and have different camera angles if we want to, but just a place. So we've decided against this wall right along there. The room's going to start off as a 12 foot by 8 foot. I guess 12 foot by 8 by 8. 12 by 8, I guess, is the space. So we're gonna do the long wall that way and then just 2 8-foot walls that way, using the white paneling that we used for the old wall in the store. So I'm excited about it. And I don't know, I'm just learning so much about Whatnot, and I'm excited about it because of the potential to be able to scale the business inside of the building that we have, but also reach a new customer base. So much backlight. Now, I don't know, man, that's a lot of, we are washed out. It's like I am on a background in the cover. I think I'll be fine, maybe. Jessica may end up saying differently. We may end up having to paint the, that's what we may have to do, is put some tissue paper on the lights itself. I've been looking in the light. I don't know. What do y'all think? And I guess when the camera's back here, it's like I'm on a background. I don't even know if y'all can see my face. It may be too much light and too much white. We may be painting tomorrow. I don't know. I don't know. It may be too much white. I don't like how those lights right there are causing the thing. We may need to even go further up. I don't know. Now that is a bright room. That looks good. I look good in here. I think having those lights definitely helps. It definitely not gonna be wearing a hat when I film unboxing or doing videos because you can't even see my eyeballs. But I guess if we put lights up here facing down, then that would take care of it. That looks good. I like that. Man, that made a lot difference. A lot difference. I don't think that's the right phrase. A lot of a difference, more difference, a good difference. I don't know. You know what I'm talking about.
Echo. It's very echoey.
It's like Instagram worthy right there. Work it, yeah girl, work it. The click's coming from Ron. He's our photographer as he stops because he doesn't want to be on camera. Yeah, we will need to add some more lighting, but it is a bright room, and we've got our extreme unboxing sign, which will go there somewhere, probably where Jessica is, right there in the middle. But anyways, that's where I'm gonna leave you guys. And man, it sounds so, my voice sounds so much different in here. We may have to, I don't know how it's gonna sound on the microphone because the microphone's probably not picking up any of that stuff. I don't know, but that's where we're gonna leave y'all today. Tomorrow we got a truckload coming in of stuff, and we're going to get the table ready for our first live bin sale on Whatnot. I'm not sure when that will be. But there's a link down in the description because all of this will already have happened by the time you watch it. And then I did also, I guess before I let you go, we started making some Whatnot mystery boxes to sell on to sell on Whatnot. These here, because that's what a lot of people have been selling on Whatnot, and we've been doing them. There's between like 8 and 10 items in those boxes, and it's auction style. Probably start off like around $25–30. for the auction, and then I've seen a lot of them selling today and the other day when I've been looking. So we're getting excited about it. It should be a big thing for us, but it would not, none of that would have happened if I would have stayed in the mindset of hustle, hustle, hustle. It took me getting everybody to a certain place and investing money, time, resources into building them up so that they can start doing a lot of the day-to-day operations, so that I can then look at growing the business, not just horizontally within the store, but outside of the store as well. So I'm pretty excited about that. I appreciate y'all so much. Until next time, peace.